The UNI Panthers get a win at home as the Panthers take down Missouri State after falling at Southern Illinois in their 2 games this week. Joined with UNI head coach Ben Jacobson to break down the week. Coach, a great bounce-back game in that win against Missouri State as your Panthers went down to Southern Illinois over the weekend, and a tough offensive performance where the shots just weren't falling, but they came back and played with great energy on Tuesday. Yeah,
it was the 2 things that happened. The bounce back was good. It's hard when you don't play well, and you know there's reasons that you don't play well. We didn't shoot it great. You know, inside of 6 or 7 feet, we missed some shots in the first half. Yeah, we didn't make some free throws. Right? So there's some reasons that you don't play well, and one of the other reasons is the other team's trying. You know, Southern had played their best basketball of the year. At Belmont, get beaten a close one. They beat Missouri State at home. They beat Missouri State on the road, so they were in the best stretch. So you got a team who's got some confidence. You got a team who's playing pretty well, and you go over and you just have our worst half offensively that I think we've had. Or maybe tied with the first half against Washington State. We just didn't have a good first half offensively, and we weren't tough enough on a couple plays. But so then you got to turn around. You know, you got to turn around and you got to get ready to play another. It's a great thing about league play. I mean, you got to play hard, and you got to be tough, and you got to be physical, and you got a lot of work to do within 48 hours. And I like that part of it. Just kind of a business approach tonight, and the guys played hard.
Yeah, Trey Campbell, Titan Anderson, Max Weisbrod all scored 9 points in that game against Southern Illinois. Let's fast forward to Tuesday. Titan Anderson followed up that performance with a huge double-double, 21 and 10 for him against the Bears.
Yeah, he's continued to be really aggressive driving the basketball. He's done, there's so many things that he's done well and that impact our team. And in transition, he's been hard for people to stay in front of him, and he's able to put immediate pressure on the rim and on their defense. In the half court, they're fighting him so hard, to keep it out of his hands. When he does catch it, they're bringing a second defender and they're doubling him, so now he's got to fight that. So he's got a lot to deal with, and most of that, he knows he's going to end up passing the basketball. So he's going to fight and fight and fight just to get a catch, and he knows the next guy's coming. Okay? But it's a way that we can gain an advantage, right? It's a way that we can get 2 players onto 1 player, and his willingness to take on that double team and be patient and find the right guy. His willingness to look at things or even call plays that are going to get other guys shots. There isn't any way that you can coach that, and there isn't any way that you can put a price tag on that for what it means to your team.
Yeah, he's second on the team in assists on the entire season. Set up a few teammates. Will Hornseth, the guy that he dumped it off to in that game against Missouri State, and he came off the bench, provided an immediate spark, and hit double figures by the end of the night.
Yeah, he had a big game. I didn't realize it until we got done, and one of the guys pointed it out. He only played 13 or 14 minutes, but had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, didn't turn it over. That's a lot of work in 12, 13 minutes. He's been very efficient all year, and he continues to just to pick up steam and gain some confidence, and he's been great.
Bench points, 28 points for your team as a whole against the Bears. Cale Schmidt came in just his second game as a UNI Panther. 10 points for him, perfect shooting performance, a couple of threes from him, and he just looks like a strong and comfortable guard out there.
Yeah, and what he does defensively, and I know that's something that I've talked a lot about is how hard he plays and how scrappy he is, and what he does in terms of setting the tone for his teammates. Like that, you could feel that. In the first half, there was a couple possessions where he's out here chasing that guy all over the place, and that feeds everybody some energy. And and then the other stuff, like he's in here all the time, like he's shooting all. So no surprise to his teammates, right, that he had a good offensive night, that he made some shots, but it's the energy and the toughness and the scrappiness that we've missed.
An excellent piece for this UNI Panther men's basketball team. We'll have more with Coach Jacobson coming up right after this.